Hey, what's up? I'm Frankie Palmieri, and this is CaliberTV.
Bounce. If you got my fucking back, then just say hell yeah!
Okay, guys, so I'm here with Frankie Palmieri of Emmure, and if you could just go ahead and let the camera know what you do in the band.
I'm Frankie, and I do communications for Emmure.
All right, so you guys just put out a new record earlier this year, and are you happy with the outcome?
Yes, actually, the response we've gotten about the record has been like above and beyond what we expected, and we put a lot of time and effort into this last release, so we're just happy people and fans are enjoying it because we're amped on it. We think that it kind of breathes new life into the band, so yeah, it's all good.
Nice, nice. Well, it's obvious you guys don't hold back with your lyrics. So what kind of thoughts and feelings do you guys have when you're writing and when you go into the studio for that?
It's kind of just whatever feels organic and right at the time. Like I'm someone who just kind of goes based on how I feel at the very moment. That's what I think art should be about. It's not really premeditated. I'm not like conjuring up things months and months in advance. It's kind of like we go into a writing process, and whatever I'm feeling at the time is what I talk about, and what the songs are being about and stuff like that. But I get influenced by all kinds of artists and people who say what they want to say. People like Eminem, Gigi Allen, Anal Cunt, Johnny Cash. People who just they put it all out there, and I just think that's what music should be about. It should be the one place that people really are free to say and do what they need to kind of circumvent those, whether it be negative feelings or whatever. So that's what it is for me.
Really cool. That's super cool. Well, you seem like a cool dude here. And based on some of your songs and your lyrics, being on your shit list is not something that sounds fun. So what does somebody have to do to land on your bad side?
My shit list is really, really short, actually. I want people to know that. It's not really as long as some might think. But I don't know. I'm pretty laid back, I feel. I don't really get too emotional about things. I've kind of grown some really tough skin over the years. So, it's kind of hard to get on my bad side at this point, unless you really do something to hurt my family or, my bank account or something like that. Other than that, we're cool,
Yeah. Well, you guys just had your new album drop, and it was Eternal Enemies.
Yeah.
And then you also just announced your tour with the Acacia Strain. So is there any coincidence, or can you add clarity to that?
As far as clarity to that, we're just happy to finally be touring with the Acacia Strain, because I think it's been a long time coming. We're fans, and they're an awesome band, and we've been cool for years now. We just haven't linked up yet. We just feel like now would be the best time on this new record. We're really confident about what we're doing musically, so we just wanted to bring out a bunch of bands that would really make it worth everyone's while and bring tons of kids to the room and just make it like a real fucking sick show. So I think it's going to be a good time. Yeah,
that's awesome. So you guys are playing here at Aftershock, and
Yep.
then tour pops off.
Yep.
So what do you prefer, touring or playing big festivals like this?
Well, you know what? Sometimes you do festival touring where we were on the Mayhem tour all summer, and it's kind of like a setup like this every single day with multiple stages and tons of people. But we don't really mind doing club tours or whatever. To us, it's really just about the energy that happens from the audience and what we're able to deliver on stage. So regardless of whether we're on tour doing clubs or doing a one-off festival or whatever, we're always there for the same reason, just to make sure the environment is is out of control.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I know you guys have got quite the discography building up, which is pretty rad. On the most recent albums you put out, you've gone through the same guys. So how is writing with Nick Scott and Joey Sturgis in comparison to the other producers you've gone with?
Well, this is the third record that Joey has had a hand in. Nick was awesome to work with. He's a great engineer. He really helped us, really deliver the parts correctly, and he's a really awesome, hardworking dude. Truthfully, I wish that Joey Sturgis had played a bigger hand on the actual sound of the record. He didn't really he actually was absent for almost the entire process up until the very end, which is when he gets the tracks and he actually I guess puts his plugins or whatever on them. But we've never actually had the chance to, I think, work with someone other than Joey in the past few records, so it's we don't really even know what's out there at this point, but we're happy with the outcome. We're just happy with the songs we wrote, and we think the record sounds great, so can't really complain,
Yeah. So just finishing up, between your lyrics and reputation, I'm sure a lot of people know not to piss you off. Do you consider yourself confrontational or more defensive?
No, I don't think I'm either of those things. I'm just a guy. Music is just the place that I put those negative feelings in, and keeps me from having to actually go and be a violent or upset or depressed person. Because I get to go on stage and kind of let it all out. And I know that's what it is for me. It's a release, and I think that music is that same thing for a lot of people, especially if you're a fan. You know, I grew up loving music, and a big reason I loved the music is because I was able to escape through that window and, you know, connect with lyrics and music that made me feel a little better about my situation. So music is a lifesaver, and it keeps me from being a confrontational defensive person, because that's definitely not a way to live, you know?
Yeah, I completely agree, and that's awesome that you can channel it into that. So thank you for your time.
No problem.
I completely appreciate it. It was awesome getting to talk to you. So for CaliberTV and Frankie from Emmure, have a good day, guys.
Thank you.